Oh, baby! As soon as I heard Tekkit 2 was released, I had to get on it because Tekkit was an amazing mod pack, and it has been a while since Tekkit has been updated. Obviously, they did a Hexxit 2 update. Make sure to check out my Hexxit 2 reviews. I've made multiple reviews on it. Tekkit 2 in general is one of those mod packs where it's so timeless. It is such an amazing mod pack. So we're gonna hop right into this, but first, make sure to subscribe for more Modpack reviews. I've done roguelike dungeons, better Minecraft, but medieval Minecraft, Hexxit. I've done a Sky to Void Modpack review, which is an amazing mod pack that's super underrated. So check out my Modpack reviews, and I'll make a lot more in the future. So let's get right into this. All right, guys. So welcome to Tekkit 2. We have the Quantum Armor right now, which you can get this through Industrialcraft. This mod pack focuses mainly on technological mods such as Industrialcraft, Forestry, Buildcraft, and Computercraft, and Galactic Craft, and a whole lot of crafts. I'm gonna go over some little things here and there, such as what mods do and whatnot, and I'm not gonna go over them too much. However, I would like to show you some things here and there, such as the Buildcraft stuff. The Buildcraft stuff consists of blocks such as the pump and also the quarry. I did a little mini pump setup here where basically I pumped out one of the Project Red oil spills, and you can also pump out those Project Red volcanoes over there. But what I did was that I just pumped out the oil from this little spill using a pump and 4 redstone engines. These oil spills can spawn all over your world and are very good for power usage. That's why you need to make a pump, because eventually you'll be making things such as quarry, where if you make a quarry, you would need a power source, and oil is a good power source for quarries. So, you know, all the crafting recipes will be inside the Just Enough Items menu, so you can look at that. Buildcraft is the simplest mod to get started out with. That's why I'm going over it first, because it's really simple and it's one of the good ways to get materials really quickly. Now we're briefly going to go over the Industrialcraft stuff. It's going to be hard for me to go over this briefly because there's a lot of stuff within Industrialcraft compared to Buildcraft, where as you can see here, I have a nuclear reactor where you could put in like coolant cells, uranium cells, and all that stuff. This is more late game stuff, as you can see. So the Quantum Armor provides you with immense protection to damage and also gives you the ability of flying, which it's not like amazing, but it's still pretty cool. And if you combine this with the ability of also leaping very far, like so, then the jetpack actually comes in great use. Industrialcraft is filled with power generation for electricity and whatnot, such as windmills, solar panels, and water mills, which these are self-explanatory. These help generate electricity. You would need these for machines such as the electric furnace, macerator, extractor, compressor, canning machine, recycler, electrolyzer, crop scanner, magnet. Basically, a lot of these machines require power from these machines up here. And my tip for how to progress through Industrialcraft is to start with Buildcraft, get some materials through mining through the quarry and mining on your own as well, and look into some of the basic machines to start out with, such as the iron furnace, and try to aim for a lot of the machinery that you can make within Industrialcraft. So if you hit R or click on one of these items, you can see how they are made, and then you would try to find a way to make the stuff required for these different stuff. So let's say you wanted to make a jetpack, you would need refined iron ingots, an empty fuel can, an electronic circuit, and redstone. So you would look at how to get the refined iron ingots. Oh, so you just resmelt the iron ingot. You would need the empty fuel can. You would try to get the tin ingots. You would need to get the electronic circuit, and then you would look through to see how you can get all the stuff for electronic circuits. Sticky resin, you can actually get them from rubber trees. Rubber trees are one of those trees where it has a few leaves, kind of like a pillar. I see right there. They're very easy to spot. These are rubber trees right here. And so as soon as you get the rubber from these trees, you can get the power generation started, get some bat boxes, I believe they're called. The reason why I want a bat box is because it's the way that you could charge up the jetpack. If you look at what you want to achieve or get through Industrialcraft, then it'll be a very easy way of understanding how it works to begin with. Moving on to a simpler mod to understand is Railcraft, and Railcraft is basically what it says it is. It's a mod regarding transportation through rails. And so you could do things such as to make custom rails. As you can see here, there's a whole lot of different rails that you can make. There are a lot of different types of tracks that you can look through and make. And what's really good about this mod is that it actually tells you in blue what you can do with these tracks. And overall, it's a fun little mod because you can make things such as basic roller coasters or advanced transportation systems for items and transportation needs. You also have mods such as Industrial Foregoing. These help with automation, and as you may look at some of these machines, they are quite interesting. You have things such as the Wither Builder, which, as you may guess, it kind of just builds the wither. There are mob detectors, there are mob slaughter factories, there are sewage compressors. There's a lot of stuff they can do with Industrial Foregoing, and there's even things such as drills, which if we take one of these drills, oh my goodness. Yeah, that is insane. So let's see. Look at that. That is insane. Try not to lag your game with this, by the way, because this is definitely a lag-inducing. Oh, hi, how's it going? No, don't worry, I'll make you come to me. Oh, you blew up my stuff. That's so bad. Oh well, I'm gonna get more of that stuff real quick. Forestry is a mod where you can take a scoop to a beehive, get bees, and shove them into an apiary, and you get more bees after being the bees. Okay, so basically, this is a interesting mod where you can actually put bees into an apiary and cross. The idea is that you're supposed to crossbreed bees together to form unique bees, such as diamond bees, gold bees, iron bees, nuclear bees. Basically, bees for like a variety of different things to increase your production of resources. Where there's tech mods, there's also some old medieval styled mods. We have the Reforged Weapons mod, I think. Alright, let's get some musket shots, and how do I do this? Gosh darn it, let me just bayonet these people. Okay, blunderbuss. How do I... Is there R to reload? Well, that sucks. For some reason, the guns don't want to cooperate with me. Okay, how about the crossbow? Are you kidding me? Are you gonna load, or what is this? Gosh darn it, dynamite. Yeah, the mod's being a bit buggy for me, but basically it adds in a variety of different weapons. Some of them are quite fun, some of them are quite annoying. The javelin. This should be throwable. Yep. Trying to tell that the throwable weapons work, but not the other, the shooty weapons. Yeah, just a bunch of fun weapons to play around with and, use. Obviously, the other ones have more fun weapons, but these are the more basic ones. Fire rod. What? That doesn't cook it? Fire rod. Damn, that's tough. This is Computercraft. Now, I don't know much about how to, I guess, make things do things, but basically, Computercraft allows you to have lovely little robot dudes work on tasks by you giving them code, and they'll go around and output that task. And it's very fascinating as to how these work. So they actually do have their own programming language. I'm going to leave a few wiki pages on the mods, including for this one, because this one in particular, you might need some help with the wiki page. But this one, I tried to make a command to make it move forward, and just kind of just turns. Yeah, I tried to make it work, but I couldn't. So yeah, hopefully you guys had better luck. And you can see all the different kinds of turtles that you can have. You have the melee turtle, you have the firing turtle, you have the kinetic turtle, digging turtle, camera turtle, mining turtle, snooping turtle, speaking turtle. There's a lot of different turtles, and they're very fun to play around with. By the way, you know what there's Railcraft? There's also Steve Carts, which basically adds in more stuff to carts. So that's fun. You can add things like a steering wheel to a cart. I don't know much about this mod, but it definitely looks a lot more fun if you combine this mod with the Railcraft. So try and see what happens. Okay, this next section is going to be dedicated to the blocks of this game. There is Botany, which adds in a whole bunch of different types of blocks and ceramics. Carpentry is a new way of adding patterns to blocks, and it looks pretty cool. There's also Chisel and Bits, which basically adds in little bits that you can, make some fun builds with, because they're really small and you can really be customizable with them. Yeah, I'm not very good with this at all. So there's also some fairy lights, which we can string these up. Where's the string of fairy lights? Ah, here it is. Ooh, there's even tinsel guards, pennants. Look at that. That's cool. And look at that. There's some lights, and yeah, it's just overall very pretty to build with, and it's just very nice. Very, very cool. There is also a mod just called Chisel, which basically gives you a different array of blocks. And these are basically different versions of the current vanilla blocks, and I think there's also different versions of other blocks, such as blocks that are within other mods. It's more different ways to design your house with the same type of block. There is also Project E, which Project E is a mod where we can shove something into here and get an EMC value out of it. And this EMC value is very important because if you shove in a lot of stuff into here, you can convert one matter into another matter. We shoved all this stuff inside here, and now I can make a whole lot of coal. In some situations, if you needed a block, you can shove in, let's say, a couple of iron into here and just get a whole bunch of that block. It's a very, very broken mod, and overall, it's also very, very fun. You can mess around with it and have some great good old times with it. There's also an armor set, and this armor set being the gem armor. So, as you can see, it has similar capabilities to the quantum armor, except for, as you can see, it has a bit more of a better flight, and overall the gem armor is super, super nice. And before we go up into space, I would like to show you one mod that's really important for storage reasons, and that is the iron chest mod. Basically, you can make a whole bunch of different chests, and this is really, really good to have an expansive storage. This is really important just in general with this type of mod, where you're gonna have a lot of crap and you can have somewhere to put it. This mod is one of those mods that can help you fix your, storage problems. And the last mod that we're gonna go over is the Galactic Craft. And there are so many more mods that I can go over in this review. However, I just want to cover the basics of a lot of fun mods here and there. And it's really, really difficult to cover all of the mods within a video. Especially one regarding Tekkit, which I could talk about mods such as Industrialcraft and Forestry and all that stuff for on an hour or so on their individual self. Overall, this mod pack is filled with a fun variety of mods, and I highly suggest you play it for yourself. Obviously, if you don't like technological mods, then this pack is not for you. But if you do have some interest in technological mods, this pack might be for you. And you can also play this pack with your friends if you use things such as play.gg or the Feather clients or the Essentials mod, which I've all made reviews on. Alright, let's make our way towards the moon. Oh, hold space to slow down. Why would I slow down? And here we are on the moon. As you can see, it is very barren, but I believe there are indeed aliens and a bunch of stuff that you can find on many of the planets. And, ooh, we actually found some village aliens. Thank you guys so much for watching this Modpack review. If you like the pack, obviously make sure to check it out. If you want to subscribe, make sure to subscribe, of course. And goodbye.